Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, and Denmark. A couple of minutes ago, the first episode of the Let's Play went on and it seems to be quite a success, so I'm happy about that. I wonder how many of you will make it this far. Anyway, pardon me. Anyway, in the meantime, we have things to do. As you can see, our treasury is quite high now, so we can do what we wanted to do, and that is build a shipwright in Skåne. So I'm gonna do this. It's gonna increase our naval force limit by 5 ships, which will give us a big playground to increase our trade power. It's gonna also lower the shipbuilding time by 35%, gives us a bonus to defensiveness, which is kind of interesting, and local ship repair will be increased. So let's do that. But that's not the only thing that we're gonna do. You know that we have roads in Norge, but we don't have them in Zealand. So we're gonna go ahead and construct roads in this province. Now we can convince locals to contribute urban wealth, which will cost us 12 diplomatic power, but it's okay. They will spend 72 gold on this, and we can pay off the rest with our manpower, which will pretty much kill all of it, but we do want those roads. So let's do that. I'm actually kind of happy because Zealand is becoming kind of good. It is a minor center of trade. We have an effective bishop there. And the perfect communications mean very low autonomy. Norge Zealand, which I kind of think means Northern Zealand, is also a minor center of trade, also has a lot of wealth, and they have herring, okay, which we don't have here. Interesting. And mundane urban goods, which we have here as well. Sooner or later, these provinces will start producing better goods, which will greatly boost our production. So we'll need to be there when it happens. Now, this has effectively killed our budget and army capacity for years to come, but it's okay. Our industrious queen and her careful son will not go on an expansion through military, I hope. The next thing I guess we're gonna go with might be... Oh hey, we got a cheap advisor. Okay, 4.7 gold, and he costs only 0.59 monthly. I completely missed that. There was probably an event. Wasn't this the humanism one? I think we'll be able to get him when this month ends. So let's get Math Moth, that's a great name, to our extended family and get a bit more administrative power. We have ways to go and places to get with our awful administration, but I'm looking forward to her heir, or our heir, Håkon, being a great administrator. So things will work out in the end, trust me. Well, great statue was finished. The humanism seems to be growing stronger in our beautiful kingdom of Denmark. Great statue was finished. For nearly 40 years now, various artists have been commissioned to make a marble statue of the biblical figure for the roof of the Koopmanhaven Cathedral. Now Mads Moth has finished it, and it is magnificent. A realistic, emotional, beautiful, naked man. Clearly, we will have to add a fig leaf to avoid the scandal. It is also 6 tons, and it is clear that there is no way to place it atop the cathedral as planned. This gives us a conundrum: where to place this work of art. Many of the artists involved in this creation favor placing it in the town square to be admired by all. The priests would prefer it to be housed in the cathedral to inspire the faithful. Finally, our nobles want it to be placed at the entrance to the palace to show all the power and wealth of the queen. So actually I think we're going to put it in at the entrance to the palace, where we gain 40 administrative power and 10 prestige. We could also place it in the cathedral. Actually, no. Now let's place it at the entrance to the palace. We would like to have it, which boosts our prestige greatly. I'm happy about that. When it comes to this, oh my god, just 0.2. And we would have finished that mission. Damn. We get an event called ecclesiastical jurisdiction. During the Middle Ages, the Catholic Church policed itself with its own independent laws and courts. Ecclesiastical, I think it should be ecclesiastical church courts tended to be more lenient than secular ones. Crimes that normally resulted in the execution of the guilty, such as sodomy or bestiality, resulted in sentences of pilgrimages or public confession instead. Over time, anyone who could claim clerical status in any way, such as university students who were technically clergy, asked to be tried in an ecclesiastical court. Well, that's hard to pronounce. While perfectly legal, it was not popular with the public if a heinous crime was punished widely, nor with rulers if they could not execute a troublesome opponent. At times, the queen would become personally involved in a case to ensure that the accused did not receive a church trial. Religious leaders protested when this happened, but were largely impotent to do anything. We can gain a reform desire, but submit to the church authority. That means they would give us, their opinion of us would increase. It would lower the administrative technology cost, but people would get super pissed for a year and lose some prestige, or sentence them under secular law, which gives us a religious scandal. That lowers our prestige significantly. Let's submit to the church authority. We have our heir is careful, and our queen was blessed by the Pope himself. So I don't really think that we should do much with this. Actually, I want to get the local saint. So let's see what this one does. The patron saint of Rife. Saints were an important part of the Catholic Church. When a particular holy man or women had miracles ascribed to them, they could be canonized, made a saint. This was not a common practice, and when it happened, places and things associated with the saint in life often became objects of veneration. Having a patron saint also encouraged a growing sense of nationalism. Celebrate the miracle, we gain papal influence and prestige, or turn Reykjavik into a center of pilgrimage. Local trade power, tax modifier, and yearly prestige is increased, and we gain a cathedral. Oh man, that sucks. We already built a cathedral. I should have known this, but the trade power and tax modifier is definitely better, so let's make this a center of pilgrimage. Also, you will notice that I started building a ship. I wanted to start building those ships once we had enough... once the shipwright would be at where it is now, where it would be below 599 days, which it takes to build a ship. But I found out that we had an extra free spot for a ship, so I started building one, and then I'm gonna commission another one. I think we'll be able to build quite a lot of ships before the shipwright is finished, but that will change our naval enforcement, so we won't get any penalties. Yay! The time has come to revoke another special privilege from lesser nobles who control most of our land. As you can see here, they're the sort of darkish red, or purple maybe even. I was thinking about what we can do, how we can revoke partial relaxation of levy obligation. I'm not entirely sure what that would do. I'm actually thinking, so we can revoke low tax exemption, partial relaxation of levy, or cease issuing extra high courtier titles. I have an idea that we might check what the effects are if we try to grant them privileges, because they should show us. So significant relaxation of levy obligation lowers, oh my god, manpower! Okay, so that would increase our manpower, I guess, by 20, if I understand this correctly. Tax exemption lowers the tax rate they give us by 20. And, oh, they're converting to greater nobles. Okay, so that sucks. We don't want them to convert to greater nobles, so I think this might be the one we want to go with. That lowers corruption and is not generally good for us, but holy shit, yeah, there we can see it. This province converted to greater nobles. If you issue these things to them, they can then become greater nobles, and it is a big problem in the end. So let's revoke the privilege of extra high courtier titles, and let's hope they can take this, as they did before, peacefully. I don't really want to piss them off, but we have the stability, we can take it. Come on, game, throw me a bone here again. You were so kind to me. Western almost generally accept a reform. Okay, we have a chance to boost stability, and we didn't. Awesome. So this means we will stop issuing extra titles, and they will not convert to greater nobles, because in my opinion the greater nobles are much bigger pain in the ass, as we have much lower loyalty. I still think we could offer them favors, but I'm gonna do this when my heir gets on the throne, because he's careful, and this would really freak me if I was him. So he's gonna focus on this. Until then, not much will be done in that case. Well, Poland and Austria are no longer valid rivals for us. I don't know exactly why, if they grew so strong or if I grew stronger, not sure. But we can only choose Novgorod now, so I'm gonna go ahead with it, because having rivals is not a bad idea. Meanwhile, we can start with another ship. So let's build it in Sealand. Okay, we're currently building 4 ships already, which is awesome. We just need 2 more, and then our trade boost will be finished. Okay. Well, we can invest in a new technology, which is called Inns of Court. We're actually so behind on administration that it's super cheap. With the development of lawsuits to solve private disputes came an increasing need for lawyers to be educated in the laws of the nation. The first such schools were called Inns of Court. Administration efficiency increased by +5. That doesn't really help us much, but we are still behind, so even the next technology will be really fast. This one, however, will give us extra state and craftsman district, which is the second level of... no, actually... third level of the trade and economy buildings. Now, in the meantime, 2 ships were already finished, or maybe, yeah, 2 ships. The Magellos has been assigned to North Sea, and the Hohenwald has been assigned to... wait, no, this one was assigned to North Baltic and this one to North Sea. I got it mixed up. We're building 3 extra ships because for some reason the naval force limit actually fell down by that 1 extra ship. I think that the 15 provinces bonus, something changed. I don't know if it was the trade power or population didn't... So 3 extra ships will be built and sent out. I want to add 1 additional to the North Sea and probably 2 to North Baltic and 1 to South Baltic. We'll see if that makes a difference. But I just want to have our merchants to be present at every single place. Now, with the roads being built in Sealand and Skåne finishing the shipwright, which still... no, actually it boosted the no, it didn't. Okay, the urban gravity is still 3.44. I expect it to jump to somewhere like... I don't know, 6, maybe slightly higher. I am looking for another project that our industrious queen will do. And that project will be either building the warehouse in our capital, which would give us a 15% production boost, local trade power increased by 7.5, and urban gravity modifier of 5% and base 1.5. Or she might expand the town hall. The town hall would give us 5 extra urban gravity and an extra 5% urban gravity modifier. With the buildings that we already have there, would you give total, that's 10, 25, 20, so that's 55, and you give additional 20. It would boost us by nearly 10 extra gravity, which I think might not be a complete waste. So I'm more thinking about the town hall rather than the warehouse. Also, I'm thinking about the town hall more because that would allow us to build a local university, which would give us additional base 5 urban gravity and art power. Plus, it doubles all the money that you put into education, so we could finally get that behind us and move forward. I would like that. Meanwhile, one of our advisors have died, and I have no cheap advisors to recruit, so I decided just to wait. We're swimming in cash, so let's save up that money so that we have something when the young Håkon gets on the throne. But I think that his queen Hedwig will live long and prosperous life. Grievous news! Due to unforeseen circumstances, the heir is dead. The queen has no more sons. A decision needs to be taken. Denmark cannot survive another interregnum like the one between 1442 and 1440. I have daughters. So Håkon has tragically died and... Great, we have no legal heir. I was wondering who the unforeseen... spawn of the devil will be, something like 111, but this is even better. We have no legal heir at all. Great. Great. Time to sign up for some royal marriages. Well, we have a situation here. The situation is as follows. Mecklenburg-Schwerin has declared war on Schleswig-Holstein, who is currently being besieged by the armies of Mecklenburg-Schwerin and... Okay, well, in any cases, it's actually a bit confusing right there. The matter of the fact is that they are at war with stronger enemies. And I would like to keep the status quo in our backyard. So I'm thinking we're gonna just declare... well, not declare war, but we're gonna send our army here, and I'm gonna start reinforcing it, and we are going to threaten Mecklenburg-Schwerin into enforcing peace here. Schleswig-Holstein, desire for peace. So I just don't want these guys to take over Schleswig-Holstein, because they're kind of cool guys, and we also have very good relations. They feel threatened by us, but that doesn't mean we don't want to protect them. So let's force these guys into... Okay, I can't. Invalid target. Wait, what the hell? Did you guys declare this war? Defender against Mecklenburg-Schwerin. And Mecklenburg-Schwerin... Wait, are you guys allied? Oh, I think I know what's going on. Wait, no, that's a royal marriage. What the hell is going on here? This is all Mecklenburg-Schwerin. Do they have a personal union with these guys? No. Invalid target, what? Why can't I... I thought you guys declared war on them. In which case... Attacker, yeah, so I should be able to enforce peace here with you. Why can't I? Invalid target. I can only do it with them. Enforce a void peace between the target country and one of its enemies. You will join the war on the opposing side if the target refuses to accept the peace. Schleswig-Holstein, confirm. We need at least one more positive than negative reasons for acceptance. This is super weird. Would this mean... I am confused. Well, it worked. We are now at war with Mecklenburg-Schwerin, but there has to be something that I kind of don't get, I guess, because I tried to enforce peace through Schleswig-Holstein and it went to their enemies. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but yeah, they refused and now we are at war. So hey, time to loot and pillage and maybe even gain some province from Mecklenburg-Schwerin because, you know, we got the claims. So this is the point where I'll end the episode and I'll start the next one.